Hey, let's talk.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
Yes, that's
Well,
good.
no, happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Yeah.
What's the other stuff they say?
Happy Hanukkah.
Grandma
Happy
got ran
Hanukkah.
over a reindeer.
Merry Kwanzaa.
That's right. But we do have a great episode today, and we've been waiting to do this to Christmas because Christmas is a big basketball time.
It's basketball season, baby.
Clap
So-
for him. It's basketball.
Oh.
Finally. It's finally here. It's the greatest time of the
We
year.
still got more bowl games. We got national championship.
It'll be all right.
Yeah, and Super Bowl.
Hey, as long as Alabama don't make it, we're all right.
Hey, well, we don't know where we're gonna be at right
No, we don't.
now. So, today's. I'll go ahead, Matthew. This is your episode.
What do you want me to do?
Name the topic. Get us going, buddy.
Okay. Let's do it. Everybody's doing it. It's on Facebook. It's on Twitter. It's everywhere. Jordan versus LeBron.
Who?
Michael Jordan versus LeBron
Who?
James.
Who? Come
Okay,
on,
LeBron James versus Michael Jordan.
You gotta be hype about this. This is your.
Okay, LeBron James versus Michael Jordan.
Jordan.
Chicago
Yeah, you
Bulls.
gotta do it right. Now here
So-
comes your Chicago Bulls.
Number 23.
Number 23.
At 6'6" from Raleigh, North Carolina.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Wow.
Yeah, sounds good.
Pretty good.
Michael
Yeah,
Jordan,
yeah,
baby.
they had the best intro
No, they did.
ever.
They did. I could remember running out to that music sometimes in high school. I don't even know. I always called it just Chicago Bulls music.
Yeah.
That I don't even know how to do the music.
Scoot up here close. This is your episode. We need
My
you to
bad,
talk.
dog.
You are going to be.
My bad, man. So what we talking? I know
You're
we're talking
the-
about Michael Jordan, LeBron James.
You're the voice of Spotify.
So-
Who's
So-
the GOAT?
Who's the GOAT?
I think it's Michael Jordan.
Just like you.
Wow.
All right. Well, thanks. Come back
There we
again.
go.
Good. It's good to have y'all. No, but
You heard it here first.
Okay.
Jordan's the
I
GOAT.
think Michael Jordan's the greatest player to ever do it. Now then,
Do what?
to play ball.
Okay.
Now then, LeBron's good too, though. You can't say that LeBron's not good.
It's not good.
I mean, I guess you can say that.
You said A&M game. Call me crazy.
Call me crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're crazy.
And I did get that right.
You did get it right.
You heard it from Let's Talk First. But I don't know. Like, LeBron's a good ball player.
Okay.
I mean, what was it, a couple of years ago in the finals, he averaged a triple-double? Or right at a triple-double?
That's legit.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
But did he rebound against Dennis Rodman?
Oh, my gosh.
Did you have a
And I understand that. I get that. But, okay, let's throw this out there.
We need to start from
Okay.
fresh, right? Let's go
Yes,
ahead.
but can I throw this out there real fast?
Knock it out.
All right, so Dennis Rodman. I think he's one of the greatest players to do, like, to play ball. He's up there. Now, they're not offensively, but rebounding-wise. That's not even looked at in the game anymore.
No.
I mean, like, he wouldn't even be able to play in the league today.
And that's
Because if
what-
he don't offer you anything offensively, you're not playing.
But
Not much.
And he would foul out today because
he
of the
would.
fouls. He was rough,
He would have got thrown out every game.
probably.
Dude, the game's totally different. Though.
No, it is.
Yeah, that's what we need to start out at. You
Okay,
know,
the
how-
game
game's
is
so
different.
different.
Now then, and here's the thing, though. We can't hold this against, like, the Steph Currys and the LeBron Jameses and the D. Wades.
But why can you not when you hold it against the older type people?
But, I mean, they can't help that the rules changed.
No, but everybody holds it against. Let's say Patrick Ewing, Mutombo, Carmelo, Barkley, Stockton.
Oh, yeah.
All these other people. Look at John Stockton's stats and what he brought to the team.
Oh, yeah. He was good.
Playing in a league and never missing a game.
No, that's legit.
He got
That's crazy.
beat up. And
It's
you look-
crazy
you
to
say-
play a full 82 game.
And you say, look at his stats.
season.
He only averaged 12 points a game. Yeah,
Oh, but he averaged like 12 assists a game, too.
Oh yeah, and he got beat up. And
Yeah.
he went up and got not just.
And one thing I liked back then was you had players that played at one team.
That's what I liked back then. That was different. To build a team, you had to draft.
Yes.
That's right.
You draft and signed it, and
And
people were
every
stuck
once in a
there.
while, you got to.
You always knew
You
the
gotta
Utah
trade.
Jazz
Yeah.
was going to be Karl Malone and John Stockton.
No, that's
And
right.
you knew Seattle Supersonics was going to be Sean Kemp and Gary Payton.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know,
the
and,
glove.
yeah.
Yeah.
And at New York, you'd have Patrick Ewing and Charles
Oakley
Oakley.
Yeah.
and John
Starks.
Starks.
Yeah. You'd have these players,
No,
and they
they
kind
were
of stayed
there.
there. And that's, I think, the problem with the LeBron James argument was
He's jumped ship way too many times.
He took his talents to South Beach and talked his friends into, hey, let's build a team.
That doesn't look good for him.
And that's what they do now. Everyone's like, hey, let's all go here and let's go get a ring.
Yeah, it don't
You
look
know, it
good.
wasn't like that. And I know the argument could be, well, Scottie Pippen was an all-star too, but
He wasn't when
it's not like he went there. I mean, they ended up getting Dennis Rodman and stuff, but that was still...
But I also think, Scottie Pippen, I think Michael Jordan made him a better player, though.
he did when Jordan retired that
Because
year.
he didn't do as good.
No, his average went down. He tried.
he
to
still
so
did
And
good.
he didn't do so good when he went to the Trailblazers.
Yeah.
He was in the Rockets too, wasn't he? Did he go to the Rockets for a year?
I don't remember if he went to the Rockets or not. But the
I mean,
Rockets were good back then, too.
Jordan had Dennis Rodman, but before that he had Horace Grant, who was a
Yeah.
good
Basic.
fill-in for there. But
No,
when he went to
was.
Orlando, I mean, he
horrible.
wasn't anything.
No.
I mean,
No.
the center, Bill Cartwright.
Yeah.
I mean,
Gosh, yeah. He
you
never
know,
had
and
a
then
good
just
big guy.
a handful of whoever you put in there, it didn't make a difference.
You had you 3-point white boy, John Paxson, Steve Kerr.
yeah,
Yeah.
either one, same thing.
Yeah.
No, that's
Same
right.
thing.
But I like. We got Justin Iverson walking the door, trying to get him on camera. Come on, Hunter, talk with us. No.
His beard is too great for the
Too
film.
good. Yeah, that's true. We couldn't.
Now then, the whole LeBron Jordan thing, Justin Iverson will throw a wrench in there and say that's Larry Bird.
Larry Bird. And you got to look at that time frame too. Is that those guys? You even talk about Larry Bird, Magic Johnson. They even talked about, like, hey, come play with me. They would never do that.
No.
Oh,
They
no.
would say, I'm not going to play with you. I'm going to beat you.
I mean, I remember watching that 30 for 30 whenever it was like they was talking about the Boston Celtics and the Lakers and stuff. How crazy it was for Magic Johnson and Larry Bird to do a commercial together.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like, that didn't happen back then. They hated each other.
But you
You
look
know-
at them now, though, they're best because
No,
of
that's
that
right.
mutual respect.
No, that's exactly right. And I think a lot of today's basketball, it's not even the competitiveness is there whenever it's playoff time.
Okay.
But it's not.
The
I
rest
just
of the
don't feel like
season
it's
is
there
just-
during the season. Because you got like Russell Westbrook, who averaged a triple double all year long. But the only reason why he averaged a triple double is because everybody's moving out of the way so he can get the rebound.
Yeah.
That helps.
Yeah, and where is the competitiveness from everybody else? Like, back then, was the Pistons put in the Piston rules
Oh, that's right.
to kill Jordan.
No,
Bad
that's
boys,
exactly
baby.
right.
Yeah, and they
Yeah.
said that we're going to put this in, and what was
Sweep
it?
the leg.
And they did. They took him
No,
out.
that's exactly right.
So the next year, Jordan said, "I got to get stronger." So he went and hit the gym all year long.
Yeah, he did.
And
Isaiah Thomas was a. Okay.
And
Can
Joe
I just say Isaiah
Yeah.
Thomas was a prick.
yeah, prick. Okay.
I couldn't stand him.
Okay.
Well, Jordan was the only one they made rules for. I mean, let's think about Hack-a-Shack.
No,
I mean,
that's exactly
That
right.
was every team that played him for the longest time.
Oh,
Let's
my God.
foul.
Yes.
Let's
Because he couldn't hit a free throw.
Let's just blow them up.
Yeah.
No, that's exactly
And he couldn't hit a
right.
free throw. So, I mean, you just put it on the line, he's going to miss two.
No, he
Yeah.
will.
Yeah, if he gets one. Okay.
His shot was so ugly.
It was.
Gosh.
So
I shoot a better
ugly.
free throw than he does.
And that's what
Yeah.
I don't understand is he's like, my hands are too big. But Kawhi Leonard's hands are like, and he plays for.
Either way,
The
I think
Clippers, I think his hands
my
are
percentage
humongous.
with a golf ball would still be better than his.
No,
free throw
that's
percentage.
exactly right.
So,
I mean, like, it's unreal.
Okay, so we're going to do Jordan against LeBron,
Uh,
but we got to have some guidelines, right? You got to have even kill to
yeah.
kind of register. So, 80s and 90s versus today's game.
Okay.
The difference is, they're pushing points, no defense.
no defense.
No defense.
No, there is no defense because I looked at it earlier. I think it was 03 or 01. They made the rule where there was 3-second defensive in the lane, 3 seconds in the lane. So now defensive players, you can't stay in the lane, so you're outside.
Right.
It's an offensive game now.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of like football now. It's
Yeah,
an offensive game.
And if you look at back when Jordan went in, you had your guy on him, you had your guy behind him, and you had your guy in the middle. So when you drove the ball, he got hammered, right?
Yes.
And so defense is out. So we're looking at offensive stats, but you're also looking at defensive stats.
Jordan played both sides of the ball.
No,
hard.
he did.
Hard.
He
And he got
did.
defensive player. But so LeBron's defensive stats, he plays on. He doesn't play on the little guy because he got on Curry one night and Curry lit him up.
No, that's
because,
right.
because he could stay outside, he'd have to drive. But he couldn't physically push around, let's say, Patrick Ewing.
No.
He can't play underneath. So he would be, who would he guard Pippen?
I think they would probably, just my opinion, I think they probably cancel each other out. If they're playing in a game, I think they cancel each other out.
Because you know what Rodman said.
Yeah.
Rodman said he'd shut him down.
Yeah.
He
He
said,
shut LeBron?
Yeah, he said, I got him.
No, I believe that.
Oh, he would.
And he said, who's going to guard Jordan now? Who you got going to guard Michael? D-Wade? He can't guard Michael. And he was just went through. He said, who you going to go?
No, that's true.
And there's another interview I said that. But anyway, we're going back just to LeBron and Jordan. So who could
Dennis
Jordan
Rodman would have fouled out before halftime.
in today's game? But you put him in their,
Yeah.
that game time frame.
But LeBron James would have flopped all over the place.
See, that's
But
my thing.
would
Mike.
LeBron be stronger
I don't
back
know
then?
how good. I don't know how good LeBron James would be back then because of the game now.
Yeah.
But if he grew up in that time, I mean, he's a massive human being.
He
Like,
is a
he's
massive
6'9".
human being.
But a lot of those guys that was that big, we talked about it earlier, me, you, and Justin, is that they didn't play basketball because you get hurt. So,
No, I believe that.
so they didn't play.
But he was, and I think that times change with a lot of things. With, you know, I was at one of the basketball games, Geraldine's basketball games the other day, and some guy asked me, I was like, things are just so much more different. What do you think it is? I'm like, I think it's technology.
Yeah.
You know, all these kids see everything and they're able to do more because they see more.
Yeah.
You know, back then they didn't see all these little workout videos of how to
No.
get stronger, get faster. It was just, all right, go do bench and squat and power clean, you're done.
Yeah.
You know, now they got guys like, you know, LeBron James spends $1 million on his body every year.
Oh, and I seen the video of Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant would call Jordan in at midnight and ask him
Yeah.
questions about his game. He'd say, on this fadeaway against so-and-so, how did you position your feet when you pushed back?
Now, I think that's the argument. I think the argument is not LeBron James and Michael Jordan. I think the argument is Kobe
Jordan
and Michael Jordan. Yeah, that's just me.
And you can't do that because Jordan taught Kobe.
No, that's exactly right. But can
The student
the
overtake the
student
master?
be better than the teacher?
Take the pebble out of my hand.
Is,
That's right.
is Skywalker better than Obi-Wan Kenobi? No.
I don't know.
No, he couldn't beat Obi-Wan. There's always some secrets that the master doesn't teach the kid.
You're probably right.
Just
Yeah.
like when me and you played outside.
My gosh! All right, we're getting back focused on LeBron and Michael. All right, so
This is go back.
Bring it back up.
Mikey versus Matthew.
oh my gosh,
Outside
bring it back up, Michael. You said this is my podcast.
You play basketball like a football player, though. Even like for the 80s, you play like a football
I
player.
learned how to play in the 80s.
This was like Dennis Rodman
Matthew-
versus Steph
Matthew
Curry.
learned how to
No.
play in
You would have fouled out.
2024.
You would have fouled out in the 80s. I played basketball with you. You would have fouled out in the 80s.
That was pool basketball. I'm better outside.
That was tackle basketball.
Yeah, it was tackle
Yeah, it
basketball.
was.
I was like,
Do I?
forget you guys.
said you're short. How so
You're supposed to have leverage. I get the
Oh,
leg
man.
and you push it.
He's just
So-
mad because he was good at football.
Yeah, he was.
And he
All
sucks at
state,
basketball.
baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Matthew. I'm sorry.
So
Sure.
what was you saying about the 90s and the 80s? Finish that up about LeBron playing in the 90s and 80s.
Yeah, you'd have to see how he played. I mean, if he grew up in that time and he watched those guys play.
I mean,
you
personally,
would-
I think LeBron would be good back then.
yeah. I mean, he
Now,
could
would
be.
he average what he's averaging now? No. But I think he would still average close to 20 a game.
He wouldn't be the position he's in today. He would be playing a strong forward like a Horace Grant. And
Well, you say
But
that,
see-
but Magic Johnson was a point guard.
No,
yeah,
that's true.
And he was a big guy.
he was.
I mean, LeBron James he's got
Yeah.
those same skills.
You think so?
He
I
is
think
good.
so.
I don't think he doesn't have that killer instinct that
No.
Jordan has.
Or Magic.
No.
Kobe Bryant had that.
Yes.
He had
No,
that
that's
same
right.
just
That
that
killer
same
mentality
drive, that killer
of-
mentality that Jordan had.
At the
and
end
I
of
think
the
that's
game-
what LeBron doesn't have.
That's the thing. Like, LeBron doesn't have that, or it just don't seem like he has that. At the end of the game, okay, give me the ball. It's over.
There's a difference. How many NBA finals did Jordan lose?
None.
0.
But like Kobe too, Kobe wanted to be on a different team for Shaquille.
No, he
Everybody
did.
was saying that
He couldn't do it
Shaquille's
without
team.
Shaquille, yeah.
He's like, I'll show you.
No, that's right. And, I mean, I think finals goes a long way. I mean, I think if you're going to be in the finals, it doesn't look good if you're – it really don't look good whenever
There's
you
a
go
lot
to
of people that
Miami.
can do a lot of things,
Yeah.
but Charles Barkley never got a ring.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
See, that's the other thing.
That's one thing that sucks.
How would
He was
LeBron
good.
go
He
against
was
Charles?
big.
How would LeBron do against Charles? Charles is one of those guys that and you got to look too that even Rodman tells you
Well,
about.
LeBron James would run circles around Charles. He's too fat.
Yeah, but they studied how the ball came off the rim. That's how they rebounded. They didn't just throw
I
it
think
up.
rebounding wise, I think Charles would average more rebounds, but
Yeah.
offensively, I don't know if Charles Barkley. I think
Well, you
he
gotta
would,
do it for
he would
LeBron
stay
James
with him
is
for a while.
Do the same thing you did with Jordan. Put a rebound expert in there.
No,
I
that's
mean,
right.
Well, you know,
Jordan had a rebound expert
the only reason they got him,
who was also a defensive shutdown
Yes.
star.
but the only reason they got him was because other teams cut him because he had problems.
Well, he had big problems.
And
Yeah,
so,
he did.
Who's the guy they also had to have on the team just to kind of keep him in check? They kind of came as a pair,
Oh my gosh.
but he had a spot on the team
Just for
just
him.
to keep Dennis Rodman in
Yeah.
check. I can't remember the
he
guy's
didn't
name.
do it when he went to the wrestling match when he was supposed to be at finals.
You can't control him all the time.
Gosh. That's crazy.
You only hope to contain
It's
him.
crazy.
So just we're still talking about Jordan, but put Rodman in today's game and see how many rebounds he got. If he got 24 back
he's
then,
averaging
30.
30. Easy.
Because
He's not
those guys-
fouled out before halftime.
Because those guys don't go for the rebound.
You know how many games Dennis Rodman would throw his shirt off into the crowd in today's game? 82.
No, you're right.
82.
You're
There we
exactly
go.
right.
You just have to pay him half salary
See,
because
that's
he's only
one
playing
good
half the
thing.
game.
That's one good thing. Like Dennis Rodman back, if he played in today's time, his hair would be a trademark.
Oh, it would be. He'd have it. But you
He'd
know,
be
he said that
filthy
he would
rich.
throw the ball against the rim and watch how it bounced off each side of the
Yeah.
rim.
You know, they said like during warm-ups, they'd be like, "Oh, let's do layups and shoot." He wouldn't even shoot.
Uh.
He just watch people shoot it and just watch it bounce off the rim. It's like he just knew his game and what to do, and he perfected his craft, and that's just what he did.
Well,
And he won championships. He
31
did that
rebounds and 0 points.
Oh my gosh!
Good
He
grief.
did that with the Pistons too,
He did.
and he just knew how to make people mad.
Oh, I bet he was fun to be around. I mean, on his team.
Yeah. He's one of those guys that you want to play with. You don't want to play against.
You bet. Look at him. I bet he'd get those guys tore up.
Because you know there was probably times Michael Jordan was like, freaking crap.
So what kind of stats we got on paper?
All right, on paper, on my phone.
All right.
Jordan versus LeBron.
Well, LeBron's got more stats total than everything.
Well, he's played longer.
Right. So I sent Matthew the
All right,
averages.
points, average. Oh, that's playoffs.
How many home runs does he have? Because he didn't go play baseball.
No, LeBron, I don't know, but he probably could hit. He's a
All
big
right,
old cat.
career averages. Michael averaged 30.1. LeBron's averaged 27.1.
Okay, we're going to time that right there.
So points.
So now we're going to go LeBron in today's game,
In
27
an offensive league.
So now go backwards into Jordan's league. How many points?
How many points would Jordan have a game?
No, LeBron. LeBron goes backwards, Jordan goes forward.
Less points.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I looked that up earlier about how many they thought Michael Jordan would average in today's
No.
league.
LeBron.
LeBron and then Michael Jordan?
Yeah, we're going to do LeBron first because you said.
Okay, LeBron, I would probably, let's take,
You're going to take 5
let's
points
take,
off?
I'll take 10.
10 points off. So he's
You'll
only
take
averaging
10
17
points
points,
off?
a game.
17 and 19 points a game.
Okay.
Is what you think he would have averaged back then.
Probably, well, I mean, I'm just going by what they did with Michael Jordan.
Okay. Because you're looking at. how
Because
many-
Michael Jordan in today's game, they said would average 42.9.
Okay.
42.9 points a
Yes.
game. There's no whatever. It's over. End the podcast.
Yeah.
Jordan wins.
It's over.
Ding,
Jordan
ding, ding,
wins.
ding, ding.
I
Okay.
mean, like, that's.
Yeah, so.
Now then, this is why I don't really like the whole LeBron James, Michael Jordan. I think LeBron James is more of a. I don't think he's the GOAT mentality. I think he's just a really good team player.
Well.
I think he's like a Magic Johnson on your team that can give you 15 points, 9 assists, and get you some rebounds. Whereas Michael Jordan's give me the ball, I'm going to score.
Right. But at the same time, Magic.
But I'm going to shut down the guy I'm guarding too.
But Magic did that too when it was.
No, I
down.
agree.
He said,
I agree.
I'm taking it down. So Magic, gave the baton over to Jordan. It was his.
No, that's exactly right.
Because Bird he had already hurt his back. He was already out.
Yeah.
So it was kind of Magic's lead.
And then I think Jordan gave it to Kobe.
I think so.
And then Kobe didn't give it to nobody.
Kobe said, "Mine.
Yeah.
I'm dying. It's dying with me."
Because, I mean, I guess it's LeBron's. I mean,
And like
today's
Jordan,
age it is, or Steph Curry's now. I don't know.
and LeBron loves basketball.
Steph Curry changed the game again.
No,
He
he
did.
did.
I mean,
he really
he's
did.
changing a whole generation of basketball players that are growing up doing
That's
Steph
right.
Curry stuff.
Yeah.
No, that's it. I mean, everybody's shooting threes from 30 feet out, and it's like, why are you doing that? Steph Curry done it.
Steph Curry.
My Pee Wee.
The whole game's changed.
Barrett Franklin tried to pull one up the
And it
3-pointer.
ruins. It can ruin a game
Yeah.
because people are like, I'm Steph Curry.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
You're not Steph
You're
Curry.
not.
On our Pee Wee team, the worst thing that can happen, we got Barrett Franklin trying to pull one up the 3-point line. If he rings that,
He's going crazy.
He's never shooting inside again.
No, that's right.
Or any of our kids, if they shoot up there, they will never go inside the paint again. So all the plays are done. So you get more
What else
stats.
we got? Rebounds.
Okay, rebounds. LeBron averaged 7.5. Michael Jordan averages 6.2. Now then,
That's
rebound
pretty good
wise
for him. I mean, really for
Michael Jordan,
shooting
yeah.
guard, 6.2 a
Yeah.
game.
I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna say they probably just go even there
Okay.
because I think LeBron would probably average about 6 rebounds a game too. Back then,
Yeah.
I mean he's 6'9", and he's gonna be closer to the rim too.
You got to give Jordan more rebounds today though, because of his hustle.
No, that's true. I mean, in today's game, he's probably like a Russell Westbrook. Michael Jordan is. He's going to average around 10 boards a game.
So Westbrook goes and gets it. He hustler.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And that's the thing too, is that this watching the basketball today, the effort
But see, like,
isn't like it was.
but then you run into the problem with today's game. It's, like we talked about earlier, guys are jumping ship left and right, going to other teams.
So you think in today's game, Jordan would have more rebounds than he did back then?
I think so. Just because it's so open.
I think LeBron James would have had more rebounds back in
Back
Jordan's
then.
area.
Okay.
Yeah. Especially if he
Probably
scored
right.
less points. I think he'd end up. I think he's such a big guy
You're
He'd have
probably
to
right.
stay
that
underneath.
his
He would be
game
underneath.
would change. He'd
Yes.
get more
Yeah.
rebounds. I think he'd out-rebound Jordan.
Still.
Yes.
You're probably right.
Okay.
And then in this era, I think
And he
LeBron,
could be under. He could be in the paint more too.
No,
If
he
that's-
would be.
Yes.
He would be. Assist. LeBron averages 7.4. Michael Jordan averages 5.3. I'm gonna say that's probably about the same.
I think the LeBron James comparison is more in line with Magic Johnson
It is.
Yeah, it
than
is.
Jordan.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think that's a better comparison.
I think if he played back then with Jordan, he would have taken right off after Magic Johnson.
Yes.
It would have been
I think he's a
he would have
Magic
been an assist
Johnson,
machine.
and that's what I've always thought is he's a Magic Johnson.
So he should never be the man on the team. He should be the
No, that's
second
exactly
man on
right.
the team.
And because like Michael
So-
Jordan very rarely passed up the last shot. The only time I can really ever think of him passing up the last shot was Steve Kerr.
And he threw it to Patson. One of the wins too. Patson go.
And
Patson had like
he didn't do
4
that
threes.
much.
Yeah, and then those poor little white guys crapped their pants and took a shot.
Yeah.
Well, Jordan
And
called
was
the
just
play.
glad.
Jordan called the play.
And that didn't happen much. Michael
No.
Jordan was usually taking the last shot.
Yeah. You see that interview with Steve Kerr when he did that?
Yeah.
Well, we got rebounds and steals.
All right. Steals, Michael Jordan averaged 2.3, LeBron 1.6.
Yeah.
I mean, Michael Jordan, he's going to average more.
But it was a more defensive minded game back then.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
So if you put someone back there, then their defensive stats are going up. Just like if you move him here, his offensive stats are going up. So
No, that's
you
true.
move LeBron back, then his defensive stats go up. If we
Well,
follow the same logic, right?
But except for
And Jordan's go down.
no, because Jordan's hustle in a nonchalant.
His hustle's not going to change. He's going to get called for more fouls.
But the nonchalant passing and stuff, the defense doesn't attack today like it did then. So the passes are not as crisp as they was either. Am I correct for saying that, Matthew?
Yeah.
I mean, they don't. Today,
So,
there's a lot more just throw away
I think
passes.
if you take LeBron James and you put him in the era of Michael Jordan and he didn't know anything about the new era,
Yeah.
I think LeBron James, like you said, is a Magic Johnson. That's what I think. You put Michael Jordan in today's game without knowing the old game, and you put him in our today, I think he's like a
Michael Jordan.
no, yeah.
I mean,
It's like
He's just he's a freak of nature.
and I think that's where the comparison is ridiculous because Michael Jordan is Michael Jordan.
No, like Michael Jordan would be going. But see, this is where you run into today's game with the mentality of players. Because here's the thing, you grow up in today's game, you can't just take Michael Jordan out of the old way and put him in the new way. You just gotta say, okay, Michael Jordan, this is the new era, this is it. Is he gonna play 82 games a year?
He doesn't change. If you talk to anybody who's ever played with him, what made him better was that. That was his way. He changed the way ball is played anyway.
Right.
So if he came here today, he's not looking to play like you play. He's playing his way, and you got to change to him. And that's what Jordan did then.
And see, I think this is what would hurt Michael Jordan in today's game is the way that he is. I don't think people would want to play with him.
I don't think he cares.
No, I don't think he cares either.
He
But I
didn't
think it was a different. That was a different
Oh yeah,
mentality
people
back
wouldn't
then.
play with him. They'd jump
Yeah.
ship. They'd go somewhere else, and
Yeah.
he'd be on his own.
Yeah,
I don't think anybody would want to play with him, just because of
Him and
his
Tim Tebow be playing baseball together.
true.
that competitive nature of, look, this is my team, and we're going to do it my way, and we're
Right.
going to win. And if you don't want it, get off the team.
Yeah,
And people be like, all right, see you.
yeah, because he punched a few of his players.
Yeah, and I just don't think people would want to play with him.
Well, that's. I mean, when you see the outcome,
But
that
yeah,
he comes.
no, that's exactly right. I mean, you got to.
But he also did that. You know, he had the Horace Grants, the Bill Cartwrights, the other kid before John Paxson. That was nobody's. That was Pippen didn't get there to year 3 or 4, right?
No, that's right.
He made them year 1.
No, he made them better. And they didn't really have a choice.
No.
They had to stay.
So if you like it or not like it.
No, that's right. And the whole comparison with everything, I really just don't know if there is a comparison. I think Michael Jordan's just better than LeBron James. Now then, it's
Greatest of all time, #1 basketball player in the history of the game.
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
Larry Bird,
I
as
think
Justin
it's-
Iverson says.
He's racist.
I think it's Michael Jordan. I really do. I mean,
Give me your top 5.
top 5 players.
Yeah. You wanna start-
Okay,
you wanna
mine's
start?
changed.
Let's
So
start, Craig.
Why am I got to start?
I'm just asking. Do you want to?
Sure.
Are you going to let Justin? Justin, you want to scream it out to us?
Larry Bird.
Top 5. You got
Larry Bird's his
one.
top 5.
Larry Bird 5 times.
Larry Bird 5 times.
So Bird 1, 2, 3.
all right.
So Justin Iverson says Larry Bird. I know Jeremy Colvin hates Larry Bird.
Really?
Yeah, them two. He thinks he's the worst player ever.
Wow.
Billy Boyd.
Why?
Just kidding. He loves Larry Bird.
I want to go Michael Jordan, Wilt Chamberlain, Larry Bird, Kobe Bryant, and Hakeem Olajuwon.
Hakeem. I like Hakeem. Even go because you.
Go ahead.
This is yours.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I will
buddy.
go Jordan, and I like Kobe.
Okay.
LeBron is a beast. I mean, I will say LeBron. I mean,
You put him in the top 5.
yeah. I mean, he has to be right. All the
Okay.
stats and stuff.
Okay.
I don't like the way he plays. And the biggest thing about LeBron is him getting toted off the court.
No, he does.
Him not being as tough.
I don't like it that he joins forces with other players.
That
I
hurts
don't like
me.
that.
I do like Dwayne Wade.
I
He's
like
one of my
Wade.
he's one of my favorites too. But you got to go. I want to say Bill Russell, but I say Wilt Chamberlain. And just because y'all ain't, he needs some attention. Allen Iverson.
Allen Iverson, that was my favorite player growing up.
I do like AI.
Yeah.
I loved Allen Iverson. I don't think he's top 5 player in the history of the game,
No.
but if
He's
I were
so
to put
good.
together
Gosh.
like my favorite top
Yeah.
5, he'd be my point guard.
Can I? How about
Let's
this?
do a favorite top 5.
Okay, we'll do the best, then we'll do a favorite.
Okay, so my best, Michael Jordan, Larry Bird,
Oh, Larry Bird would be 5. And Iverson would be 6. But
Akeem. No, not Akeem. Who'd I say out there? Kareem.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah, Kareem, and then probably Kobe Bryant.
Kobe.
Yeah.
All right, Craig. Favorites. Your favorite. If you just go pick 5 players,
My
just because
favorite.
your favorites.
Gotta do it by position, right? Let's do it by position. build a
Okay.
team.
By
Let's do it.
position. I like
Okay.
that.
Favorite
I
point
like
guard is
that.
gonna be Allen Iverson.
Okay.
Nice.
Number 3, Georgetown, baby.
Yeah, baby.
I remember I started liking him cover Hoops magazine
Gosh.
when I was a kid. And he was still at Georgetown. I was
That's
like,
what's crazy.
And then he
He
came to
almost didn't even make
Philadelphia.
Yeah.
I
He got
became a
arrested.
76ers
Yeah.
fan.
Same
So
Sixers.
remember when he broke Michael Jordan's ankles?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do also remember him going after and being in awe and wanting that. It's Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just didn't like to practice.
No, you
Yeah,
didn't.
no
practice. You're talking
Like
about
to practice.
practice?
So that's my point guard. I'm gonna have to go Jordan, the shooting guard.
Yeah.
So, small forward, I'm gonna cheat and move Kobe Bryant to a small
There you
forward.
go.
Okay.
That's okay.
And I have Larry Bird as a power forward.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And I'm gonna go Wilt Chamberlain as a center.
Center.
But favorite's gonna be Alonzo Mourning.
I love-
That'd be my favorite. I like
Alonzo.
Alonzo
You-
Mourning.
Miami Heat, baby.
So you can tell we're the same age because
Yeah.
Grandma.
Grandma, Larry
Larry
Johnson.
Johnson.
Yeah, I really thought that Alonzo and Larry was
Nice.
going to do something with
I
the
did too.
Charlotte Hornets,
Yeah.
Golly bum.
but they didn't. You know, they used to prepare to play Alonzo Mourning when he was in high school, and they'd have the kid on the other team that was playing center hold tennis rackets because he blocked so many shots.
Crazy.
Just to kind of get used to it. So there's mine.
My
Nice.
point guard's with Jason Williams.
Ooh,
Yeah,
okay,
wow.
white chocolate.
Yeah, white chocolate.
Chocolate.
I like Jason Williams. I showed Trippy's videos the other day.
He's
He can
good.
throw it. So Tripp's trying to do
He's smart.
elbow pass.
Oh, those elbow passes behind the back.
shooting guard Jordan.
Yeah.
If we're going to cheat, I'm going to have to throw in Kobe.
Yeah.
Throw Kobe in there. Then this is going to be a hard one. I also like Nick Anderson. He was a shooting guard too for Magic. So, but I have to go forward. So it's a hard one because you get forwards. You got some. You got Barkley. You got Malone. In our time frame,
I was never a Karl Malone fan though.
I wasn't either, but he was
I
so
mean,
good.
They were always did the same thing every game. The mailman and John Stockton and
They win all the way up to the playoffs.
pick
then
and
get
roll.
Yeah.
You know, but I was just never really a.
beat. Always have the best record.
He was
I
so
used to like it
strong
when
though.
the Saturday Night Live guys would make fun of Paul Roll. That was always hilarious.
Now that we were older, you start looking at his body. He was just
He's
jacked.
Mess.
Him and probably the most cut person ever in the NBA was, oh my gosh, played for the Spurs.
David
He was in the
Robinson?
net. Yes.
David
Yeah.
Robinson.
Oh my
that
gosh.
Admiral.
And Xavier
Oh
McDaniel
my
too.
gosh.
I mean, he looked like Jordan with his
Yeah.
head, but he was just ripped.
Okay, carry on.
Bird, gotta go Bird.
At the 4?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then center, we'll go Shaq, baby.
Go Shaq, baby.
Ooh. Okay. Point guard is. I like Steph Curry.
Yeah.
So that's my point guard. Shooting guard is my shooting guard and small forwards probably Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
You move them however way you want to move them. My 4 is Kevin Durant,
Yeah, good one.
and then my center is Hakeem Olajuwon.
Hakeem the Dream.
Here's something else. I forget about Kevin Garnett too. I always liked
Oh
him.
yeah,
I always thought he was
Kevin Garnett.
really good. He's another one that came in
Yeah, he did.
really young too.
Yeah.
But I always liked him.
That's one thing I wish they would change is the rule.
I do.
Let him go out of high school.
Did he really?
Yes,
I want to
absolutely.
see him in college.
If you're going to let them go to college, make it like baseball or football. Make it 3 years.
yeah.
I don't like the 1 year rule.
No,
the
I
one
don't
and
either.
dones. I mean,
And that's just me trying to be a college fan. I can't keep up with college every year.
No, you
just
can't.
watch-
It's different players.
Especially Kentucky.
Oh my gosh, it's horrible.
but if you let them go straight to the NBA out of high school, then you don't have to worry about that in college anymore. Because
No.
then you still they have to
college
be
is back to
developed.
what it was.
Yeah.
But then if you go to college, if you get kids saying, well, I can go pro now or I can go to college. If I go to college, I can go 3 years. So, yeah.
No, that's right.
So
See,
what is it? Are people just not lasting in the league anymore? Is that how all these kids can come from high school? Because it was rare
Yeah.
that a kid can come from high school. I mean, you had to be the talent of LeBron James,
Yeah.
Kevin
No,
Garnett.
that's
You
right.
had to be that level of talent to come straight out of high
No, that's
school to
right.
the league.
I think there's only been 2 high school players that's ever been on the front of Sports Illustrated. And that was Hakeem Olajuwon. No, not Hakeem. Kareem
Cream.
and LeBron James.
LeBron.
That's the only 2 high school kids to ever be on Sports Illustrated.
Well, I read they gave LeBron to King James at 16.
Oh yeah, he was the chosen one.
Yeah. At
And-
16.
And I mean, he would go to, they would have high school games, and they couldn't even have them at their own gym. They'd have them at Akron, the college, and they'd sell that place out.
See.
And the college couldn't even sell it out.
Now, for LeBron to be what he is today, I know he gets a lot of slack because he talks politics and
Yeah,
stuff.
that's his problem.
But to be with the same, he's been faithful to his wife the whole
No,
way.
he has.
That's the same girl, his
And
girlfriend.
he raises his kids.
He's
a good dad. He's always at their games.
He doesn't have a gambling problem?
No, not that we know of.
And I
mean, him
I
and
like
Michael
gambling,
Jordan,
so let's not.
him and Michael Jordan
Yeah,
on that comparison
gamble,
are a lot
Yeah,
alike
that's right.
because
He
they
bets a lot.
both built an empire
Yes.
for themselves.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan's got the Jordan logo. LeBron's got his own thing.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you want to compare that, yeah, they're both billionaires.
Yeah.
And
And Kobe did too. Kobe was right there
Kobe
with him.
did.
I mean, he died in an accident in a helicopter.
Gosh.
That was in his own helicopter. I mean, that's a pretty prestigious.
It sucks.
Yeah.
Way to go.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, Michael Jordan's the GOAT.
go.
I'm okay with it.
All right.
It don't bother me.
But I do respect LeBron more now. Thanks for bringing.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, I mean those.
I
Stats,
like LeBron James. I just don't like. I lose a lot of. I don't really want to call it respect because I couldn't guard him.
Yeah.
But I just lose a lot of whatever it is for a guy that's going to change teams over and over and over again. Especially whenever you went to Miami.
Yeah.
And you got with some all-stars and you didn't even win the championship the first year he was there. That don't look good.
And we're just three white boys in the block building giving our basketball.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's very true. And he's making millions of dollars still in the NBA.
I hope you know what you're talking
Don't matter.
about. Yeah.
Our opinion smells more than
That's
his.
exactly right.
Whatever.
That's right.
We have a YouTube channel.
Yeah. But we read
I put
other
that
people.
on a description the other day. I was like, YouTuber.
That's right.
Hey, Spotify too. Everybody Spotify, check us out.
Yeah.
I'm sad we didn't make it to Small Business Saturday. I mean,
Yeah.
I know, right?
You know what
I
I'm
wanted to
That's
say
true.
something. I thought Averson would throw us out, but he
We
didn't
kind of
say that.
should have been on Small Business Saturdays.
Yeah.
We did get paid 99 cents.
We got to
we did.
Joey Scott, baby.
99 cents.
Wait, he paid us?
Yeah, I think you can do like a thing on
You
Spotify
know
where
what?
you.
Maybe that's what we need to start doing. Whenever we get somebody on, we need to charge them.
Do we have that in an interest-bearing account?
Yeah, it's not there yet. It's pending.
Penny.
Nice.
So we haven't quite earned it yet.
Yeah, we're still working on it.
We're about to. We don't file taxes on this.
Yeah, not
No,
yet.
that's true.
We didn't make anything,
Not-
Uncle Sam.
Zero.
Nothing.
We're broke.
But thank y'all. Merry
Yep.
Christmas,
Merry
everyone.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year's. We'll have another
Yes.
episode next week. Hope y'all join us then.
Drink
Sounds
all the
good.
eggnog.
Out.